the heck, man? Gemini. Out of old energies, tap into new energies. So, okay. Mm-mm. All right. So, I'm going to do the star sign of Gemini to start off with. Gemini. I have a download coming through. Can't quite catch what it is. Clear, clear, clean, clean, Planuker, planu, planoclear. Something to do with hearing. Oh, the plano. Okay, I think something to do with hearing. Something maybe um some sort of a hearing device. But let me just try and see what the download is specifically. Plano, plano, planoclear, planoclear. 1 second. So let me find out. Planoclear. Hmm. Okay. Gemini, star sign of Gemini, please and thank you. What do they need to know? Gemini. Messages for Gemini. What am I doing now? Hmm. Something to do with shopping. Some sort of someone wanting to buy something, perhaps has. Oh, someone's bought something. Has bought. I heard the word has. Has bought something. Or um. So I was guided to the word has. All right. So as in past tense. Okay. Someone's bought something that has a strange name. Some sort of a strange name. Perhaps it's more of an unusual product. Type of product. Interesting. So Gemini, please and thank you. What do they need to know? So the world, guarded over, guarded for. Something's being guarded. Something's being guarded for a reason. Okay. So we have. Okay, someone is in victory. Someone feels some sort of victorious feeling in regards to balancing or children balancing act, trying to balance between two or more things, and they feel victorious in that endeavor. They've accomplished, they've succeeded in that which they wanted to do. Far off shore, um, out into the distance. So, success, recognition, self esteem. So, this is the self esteem, balance, prioritization, balance. Okay, not necessarily, there didn't necessarily have to be some sort of priority, but there was shit that needed to get done. Okay, some sort of a small creature dancing, or um, not dancing, but in front of someone, some sort of a small creature, almost like perhaps maybe a white rabbit, or not, or a parakeet, a white parakeet, something of that nature, something to do with a small white, something small, um, something small, a small thing, a creature, some sort of a animal. Okay, so some sort of a guide. Someone's got a guide, spirit animal. Oh, maybe someone's pet, or some sort of pet, special, some sort of animal that was close to someone. Gemini, please and thank you. Gemini, star sign of Gemini. Anything else for Gemini, please and thank you. So we have three cards that came out. Studious. Something to do with studious. What does the word studious mean? Let's see. Oh, studious. Spending a lot of time studying and reading. He was quiet and studious. So, or it could mean done deliberately or with a purpose in mind. Okay. Ooh, we have courage at the bottom of the deck. Courage. So we have some sort of animal. There is some sort of an animal protecting or guarding someone, whether it be a pet or some sort of special animal that someone came across one time, or maybe they've passed away. Perhaps. So we have some sort of a crown on top of water. Not crown, but some sort of, well, yeah, crown on top of water. Lots of water, emotions, emotional state. So blowing the wind away. Something to do with blowing something light away. Something that, something light and blowing it away. Wishes. Um, Gemini. Okay. So we have, so this is the, I mean, these are all higher echelon. So let's see what echelon means. Because I know what the word is, but I can't really articulate the definition. Echelon means a level or rank in an organization, a profession, or society. Formation of troops, ships. Okay. Now, this is, I'm just going to digress a minute away from this specific reading for Gemini. There is a very important or very, um, oh, there's a continuous message or download regarding continuous messages, universal messages, all sorts of I've received this message in many different manners, but universal messages and something to do with the military troops. Okay, there's a lot of camouflage, a lot of military attire that I've seen around. Um, yeah, so something to do with the military or the. So back to Gemini, please, and thank you. Nine of Fire. Okay. Oh, so sensitive water. We have the so before we had the Nine of Wands, Page of Water, Queen of Earth. See, she has the crown in her chest, and the Ace of Air was came up before, right? Something. Oh, finding it hard to articulate what the continuation of the messages. Um, what's the message here, please and thank you? What's the message? Please clarify. Please clarify what is the message here. Please clarify for Gemini. Gemini, please. Gemini, the star sign of Gemini. Please clarify the messages, please. Reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. Renewal. Something to do with renewal. Gemini, please and thank you. Renewal. So the Empress. Okay, so someone in a higher power, higher level, maybe a high priestess level. Um, the Empress. Someone who. So this is the divine feminine. Okay, the Empress is. You need renewal. You are required to renew yourself in some shape, form, or pattern. Action that needs to be taken. So Gemini. Planning. Okay, and partnering. Communication. Right. Something to do with a partnership. Progress. In order for progress to be made. Okay. Anything else for Gemini? Thank you. Gemini. Interesting. Ace of Air, Wise Counselor, Page of Water. So it's something to do with some sort of a youthful energy, some sort of a frivolous or youthful energy is trying to. Okay, so something to do with bringing harm or bringing some sort of news or pain, something that will make someone feel some sort of emotional, overwhelmed with emotions. And support is required. Nine of Earth. So meditation is required. Okay. Okay, something is trying to enter the reading, which is not which wasn't my intentions. Um, planning and partnering again, and progress. Okay. So we have the Release three of fire. So release. Something needs to be released in regards to a party of two or more, three or more, or the third person, the third party needs to be released. Endings, yes, in order to bring an ending. Transmuted, transmutation. So yeah, so that individual, that partner needs to be trans needs to be released, and the energy needs to be transmuted, transmigrated, transmig transmute. Sorry, not transmigrate. Transmute. Okay, something to do with transmigration or transmigrate. Birds, birds. I believe some birds, maybe birds are going to be transmigrating sometime soon. Maybe they already have, will. So will transmigrate to somewhere else. Oh, they need to make they need to choose the direction or the path they need to go, and they will transmigrate and follow a certain linear path. I had linear. Okay, anything else for Gemini? Gemini, please and thank you. Anything else? Okay, so a game of chess. So we have two cards that came out or that flipped over. Okay, so we have the Queen of Fire, someone who has more chub or someone who's of a fuller figured individual. Okay, Queen of Fire. So we have some sort of passionate individual here. Queen of Water. So there's a lot of queen. There's a lot of then we have the star here. Wow, this is amazing. So Gemini, you're in your element. You need to come into your element more. Um, and the power that which lays within. Okay, loving, giving, psychic. Okay, okay, so loads of energy, loads of high class energy here, but a lot of emotions. Third party, third individual. I heard individual. Okay, I'm getting a bit tired now, so I'm trying to. So bear with me. This came out again. Two of fire. The dreamer. So dreaming in, believing in your dreams, believing in that which you have dreamt about. Okay. Beginning. Fresh start for the fall. Fresh new beginnings. Okay. Regarding planning, please clarify or please clarify the two of fire. Please clarify the two of fire. So I'm going to clarify this. Two of fire. So we have Queen of Air. Brilliant, experienced, and humorous. So we have Queen of Air. Did it flip over? Hmm. Didn't even flip over. Please clarify. Two of fire. And we have the King of Water. So we definitely have a male and feminine energy here. Okay. And we have the Chariot. Okay, movement. So, see? So this was the clarification for the two of fire. So we have the king of water, queen of air, an emotional male, not emotional as in the negative sense, but a man that carries his heart on his sleeve, perhaps. And we have the knight of fire, someone coming in to give something to someone or to present something to someone. Maybe some sort of a plan in order to partner up and create progress. So someone wants to spill out their heart to someone else. So remember the chariot came out, so lots of movement. Ooh, compassionate, understanding, compassionate. Someone with a compassionate nature, someone who's very compassionate, believing. So beginning and believing, believe in the beginning or the start of something. The dreamer. Okay, so remember this card came. Well, this is the same card. Okay. So, getting family back together. See? Ten of water. Getting family back together. um, the family. So this scenario, something to do with and a separate, something to do with someone spilling out a lot of emotions, a lot of deep emotions, or something will happen, an occurrence. Someone may tell someone something. A divine male will spill out their heart in regards to something, and things shall feel as though that they are falling out of place, perhaps. But anything else, please and thank you, Gemini. Awakening. So this was the card that I saw regarding the message of falling down. But so awakening, some sort of awakening. Gemini, please and thank you. We have the Seven of Air. The child is holding, well, the sword is by the child. So the child, something to do with the a child. They're being protected. Oh, they're definitely being protected, hardcore protected. Okay, even whilst they're sleeping. Okay, see the sword is just resting on the bench that she's lying on or sitting on, resting on, right?